What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode number 6 of the journey with club number 3, Chievo Verona. Now, we've played an awful lot of games since our last episode, which I believe was against Udinese and Inter Milan. I think, let me have a look here. Where are we? Yeah, here. So, after the international game, we went to play Atlanta and drew 1-all. And once again, we got an early lead and we just couldn't hold on to the lead, and you'll see a little bit of a pattern as we go on here with these draws. We then went on to Roma and played very good in fairness. We went down early and did come back, and we actually dominated the game in all aspects: possession, shots, chances, clear cut chances, half chances, everything. But at the end of the draw, I was happy with the result. We then went on to play Sassuolo, and what a game, really. Sassuolo were winning. Well, we started with a great goal from Fosu Mensah, and 5 minutes later, couldn't hold the lead as usual, and they got back into it, called it 1-all, and then they just scored another, went 2-1 up, and we didn't really get back into the game in the first half. A few strict words, harsh words at half time, and we got back into it, early goal in the second half, and then they scored. I thought the game was over, but literally 2 minutes later, we scored again, and I think it was a fair result, 3-all. Wasn't happy with it, but a fair result. Then we went on to play Bologna, who we got back to winning ways with and beat them 3-1. Goals finally from Dusan Vlahovic and Callum Grimmon, who's been scoring a lot lately. Then we played Torino in the fourth round of the Team Cup and hammered them 5-0. We just literally wiped the floor with them. It was embarrassing what we done to them. It really was, and you'll see now an awful lot of these league results were played league. You'll see in today's episode. I hope that how well we're playing is unbelievable. We then went on to play Pescara Calcio, and not gonna lie, bit of a touch and go game. 2-0 wasn't really how it should have ended. They had an awful lot of shots on. And for a lower league, for the low team in the league, they played very well. They had an awful lot of fight. Then went to Parma, beat them 4-0. Marcus Wimmer and Dusan Vlahovic with the goals, and then an own goal from Salah, the goalkeeper. Then we went on and absolutely shocking result, 5-2 against Fiorentina, and what a game! What an absolute game! They scored the first goal, and after that we just kicked on and dominated every part of the pitch, and it was sad to actually get a goal conceded at the end, and the fact that we didn't get a good start as well kind of disappointed me. I thought we could have kept a clean sheet in how we started the game, or how we played after the first goal. But then our last game we played Fiorentina, and not gonna lie, they did not play the best whatsoever. They didn't really show up, and sorry, Juventus. Sorry, I'm confused. I can't remember who I said. Yeah, they didn't really show up. I thought going into half time, grand, calm everything down, try to go back out second half, do the same thing. But as you can see, we can see the goal straight away. Sloppy goal as well, ball over the top. Zaza had the quick legs to get in the back and easily put it away, but we responded very well, and just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and it got our reward in the end. But today, guys, we will be taking on Fiorentina in the league and Cesena. Let's have a quick look at the league and see where we stand. We're currently fourth, um, with a game in hand on some teams, but I don't know. I'm starting to be a bit optimistic now, and think maybe we could get one of these automatic spots for a Champions League, or at worst Europa League. But I'll gladly take any of them. We're in the quarterfinals against Roma in the Team Cup. As I said, not really important to me. I really want to focus on the league. It's where most of the money is. But yeah, I'm really surprised at this. Really surprised. So hopefully today we can kick on and continue our good form. So excuse me. Let's jump into the game and see if we can continue our winning ways. Haven't changed the tactic at all. The only thing I have changed, I think actually I have changed a bit. We are now control instead of attacking. we go to attacking when we go down and seem to do that very well. But here is the new, well, if I've changed anything, I think all I've changed is retain possession, and we're not playing out of defence anymore. We're not all bros, we're not running at the defence, we're looking at the overlap. Not that good stuff. So you can, if you want, you can pause it and just have a little look at things I've changed. I've also changed my two wing backs to defend because it's their best positions. They don't really get forward that much, and they don't really do well when they did get forward as support. But I'm happy with how they're playing. Coletta actually picked up a goal. Svensson's playing much better now. These two, Fofana and Batella, seem to be the rocks in defence when they can be. We have Fosu-Mensah, Bastion and Valverde in the midfield holding strong. We're playing Suso here currently as Callum Gribben is injured, which I think he actually could be back. Is he back? No, he's still carrying a little knock, so we won't bring him in today. Who else? We have Wimmer and Vlahovic, who we have been mixing and switching about a little bit with Sergio Arujo, and I'm giving Stop it a few games now as well. He has a good potential, and he has great finishing, a great first touch. So I think he's only 21, so he could possibly push on to be a very good player for the club. And Lucas Castro hasn't really got many games this year. But anyway, that's the squad, guys. And Kamara, as you can see, has got his place back. I dropped him for a few games simply because he was playing shy. Still not playing the best, but he's better than Prevendel. So let's jump into the game. That's what the squad we're going to go with. I'm still working on a few episodes, guys, to bring out other than this. I know you're probably at this stage getting a little bit bored of it, and it's time for me to give you something new and up the ante a bit on the channel. It's been a case that there's a few things been going on the last few days, a few problems, so I haven't really had most time to record. So I know you missed the video on Tuesday, so I apologise for that. I didn't tweet about it or anything. I was hoping, obviously, just to say it in this video, but I honestly didn't have any time to get to the office at all and just record. So I can hopefully get back on a run again. I was going to see how things going. The problems that are going on, unfortunately, they are more important than the YouTube channel at the moment. It's personal, so I won't get into it. We just focus on the episodes. But I believe we can beat these today. We seem to be very strong when we were retaining possession. Oh, and what a goal by Valverde! First goal. Was that a deflection? Because the keeper went the wrong way. We'll soon find out. But we're 7 minutes in, and I recall saying last episode that we're constantly conceding early in the games, and now we seem to be the team that are getting those early goals. But it's holding on to the lead that we tend to struggle with. So I'm hoping against Fiorentina, who are a very good team, and we are away from home as well, that we can push on and possibly get a few more goals in the game. I wouldn't be too upset with a 1-0, and this is taking its sweet ass time to load, which it usually does, but we're just gonna have to wait. I noticed as well, guys, the episodes have been taking a little bit of a dive lately. As I said, I can understand that. It's, of course, probably for the simple reason that that's all I have on my channel is the journey, and I will look to bring new things out in the coming weeks. I can only, as I said, I can only do so much at this point in time, and I'll do my best to get back to normal as soon as possible. Okay, we're not going to look at the highlights though. But I don't want to do a calm concentrate yet, but this is what I'm afraid of. They tend to push up really quickly after we score. We find it hard to contain the ball and just relax. I think we get a bit panicky, and yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. We just find it hard to hold on to the lead. And once again, here's the highlight now. Vincente plays the Zakarin into Kalinic, and honestly, he should not be scoring from there. Kamara should be doing much better. Hasn't been the best signing since we brought him in, but he's really the best of a bad bunch at the moment. I need to get the lads to concentrate. But we're dominating in possession, shots, clear-cut chances. A few of our shots have been long shots. Wouldn't worry about that because we actually can shoot from range. We have that ability. We're hoping the lads can get back into this just before half time. Oh no, pulled hamstring. Yeah, you can't play with that, can you? I wouldn't put that down as a minor injury. But who can we bring on from is another question. We don't have Maxis on the bench as he's injured. Let me see. We bring Kevin Dix on. What a name, Kevin Dix. I think he's only played like 2 games for us this season. But let's bring him on and see how he fares off. Svensson plays it back to Kamara and back to Svensson. That's just a lumped ball at the top and comes to nothing. Kaleta once again, great tackling. Vlahovic. Oh, I think that was Suso if I'm correct with the shot. I hope that injury will not impact us too much. Sometimes you do like that. They're really a solid defence that we have, and we don't have much backup for it, unfortunately. Who can play there naturally. That is, there's players that can play there as a second position. Caleta, the folks we mentioned, Valverde, Wimmer, Vlahovic, just he can't get it on target. And they're moving the ball very nicely here with Grassi. Verde. They are very good in passing the ball, very quick passing. And I tried to counter that by getting the players to close them down a little bit quicker, just so they don't have that opportunity to get the quick pass off. But they look like they're on a good move here, and it is a very long highlight. Oh, and it fell. It was a foul. We'll take it. Ball played long, and it's once again we lose. Oh no, Vlahovic has it back. Bastion, Valder, Mensa. Let's lose it. It's one thing we still struggling to do is hold that ball in the attack. But also balls over the top like that kill us. I think our ability to head was like our heading was really spotted out as our weakness. But we make up for it in other parts of our game. Oh, Wimmer, lovely. Oh, and unfortunately with Wimmer gets it again, and he just cannot find a man at the edge of the box. It's really end to end this stuff, and Kamara with a good save. Approaching half time now. Can we hold out Suso into Wimmer? Going into this game, I think a 5-2 was it's a little bit of an optimistic result to go on in for this game. But if we can beat them 2-1, I'll be happy. You know, I'll be more than happy. If Fiorentina are a big team, and remember this is only our first full season at the club. Excuse me, and we brought in the players that right. 2 loan players are probably our best players, but other players we've brought in, we've done the best with what we're disposed to, and hopefully with a good finish in the league this year, it could possibly maybe higher the stats for the player that we can get in next year. And another thing we've actually calmed down on is the yellow cards. Remember earlier in the season we picked up an awful lot of yellow cards, and even last season. But we've kind of calmed down on them now. Don't really get many yellow cards, thankfully. So we need to encourage them. Very nervous and uninterested. Who would be uninterested in a game that's 1-all? Wimmer. Wimmer loses it. Falls to Dix. Valverde. Mensa. Vlahovic. Wimmer. Oh, and it's a strong shot at goal, but Dragowski saves it. The lads out there, they have been playing an awful lot of football, unfortunately, and I don't really have better players at my disposal. I have relegation side players at my disposal, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and I wouldn't say January will be a big clean out. We might try bring 1 or 2 players in on Jesus, so we would a good challenge, but Vlahovic just wasn't on his toes for that one. And no one goes to close him down. Oh, Kleta, lovely cut out. I actually understand now the actual real ability of the likes of Kleta and Svensson when they're literally just changed to defend and not on support. Like they are much better. Is there anyone on the bench we can bring on to possibly change the game? Gotta bring a Rouge on. There's a goal in him for Vlahovic. And let me see. I may bring Rabas on. Or let me see, Damian. Bring Damian on for actually no, Mohamed Rabas for Mensa. And that's all our changes now. If we can hold out for a draw, I'll be happy. I think second half has pretty much been theirs. We haven't done much in the attack in front. Our possession stats have dropped. Well, look at our passing. Let's have a quick look at it here. Hold on, let's see when this goes away. 354 passes out of 455. 77%, that's very good. Oh, it's a good save and a good clearance. Here we are now in the 75th minute, edging closer to the final whistle. And we don't want to concede a late goal. We don't. That'd be the worst thing. Lovely block off the wall. They're still pushing, but Rabas gives away a free kick. Oh, and it's an easy goal from Kalinic. Near post again. Kamara just... I'm going to have to look for a new keeper come January, I really am. Bastion into Dix. Back to Bastion. Rabas. Rabas loses it. And, oh god. We're going to get aggressive with them. It's not been the best of games at all. Really feel that we deserved better out of this. Second half, as I said, has been all theirs, but first half we had an awful lot of chances and we should have put them away. There doesn't seem to be a highlight in this. I don't think there is. No, nothing. It's gotta be theirs. Look, I can't complain. We were gonna lose at some stage. Excuse me. We're gonna lose at some stage, and I'd rather be against a big club than a small club. You know, guys. So that's it. That's one game down, and I am disappointed. I'm gonna tell them that, and to say they are disappointed against losing against Fiorentina, that just shows how far we've come in such a short space of time. You know, like a really short space of time. But we're gonna come back in just a second, guys, for the next game. So see you then. Right, guys. So we are back, and today we're taking on Cesena, who are currently in 20th position in the league. So if you think about it, technically we should win. You know, but funnier things have happened, and I feel a little bit more confident playing against top teams, seemingly, than I do the lower teams. Today, I think we're gonna bring in Callum Gribben again. He's back in the squad. Thank God. Grant Handy. I may very well bring him back in to the squad instead of Lucas Castro. Mainly because, well, I can't actually. I keep forgetting I can't do that. Yeah. We're just gonna go with that squad. So, you can see we've picked up 2 little injuries in Kevin Dix and Stoppe. So, excuse me, but Dix probably would have Kevin Handy as a backup. Or do we have Maxo? Oh, Maxo's back. It's okay. So Dix can get out of the squad now and save his injury, and we shall soldier on against Cesena and try pick up the form from the last game. Still think we should have won last game. We failed first half, but we could move up to second. Imagine that. I can't see it happening. Go to second. I can't really see us being in that that say fourth to fourth position. But you never know. You never know. We've been asked to change our season objectives, so we've changed it from mid-table to top half finish, which I think is very possible. Obviously, because we're doing so well, and we're halfway through the season. We are now in the transfer market. So, excuse me again. So, being in the transfer market now, we'll yeah, trying to find words here to say. We will have a little look about if, all depending on who we see, we could, if only if we see someone really good who will actually change the squad, we'll bring them in. But I'm not really pushed on bringing players in, mainly because the finances aren't looking the best. And in this league, let's just say you don't get the most money in the world for even winning the league or getting a good position. If we finish, say if we won the league, we'd only get 4 million. Like compared to the Premier League, where I think get 25 million or something. It's a big jump. But I suppose that's why they are the best leagues in the world, and Italy isn't. But you really have to be a big club in Italy for in terms of finances. 18 minutes in, and it's pretty even apart from the possession, which we hold a big chunk of. Shots, even on shots. We've no clear cut either day and no half chance for either team either. Samuel Bastian picking up a yellow card. Bit early in the game for yellow cards, to be honest. And here's Wimmer. Cuts inside Valverde. Svensson. Valverde again. Gribben. Now to Mensa. Back to Bastian. Back to Mensa and Valverde. Oh, the quick moving of the ball. Mensa. Vlahovic. Oh, and Gribben just p-roll it towards the keeper but gets a corner. Falls to Valverde and the ball goes over a throw in. The throw is very, I don't know, it's just very blocked. Really clammy. And here's Bastian but loses it. Colette has been, our left back has been picking up an awful lot of interest from some big clubs, and I'm still persistent on not letting him go because I haven't seen yet a big enough offer to come in from, and I'm tempted to offer him a new contract. He wants Champions League. I'm gonna try my best, obviously, this year to achieve that. That'll be a bit big ask, you know, coming from relegation to Champions League all in 1 year. Look, so far, just with a few players we brought in, it looks possible, you know. But we're just gonna have to see how this season goes, because at the end of the day, anything can change between now and this at the end of the season. Vlahovic just takes a terrible shot, and he's a very hot and cold player. Vlahovic is, he come out and they score 2 goals and then he takes shots like that the next game, you know. It's not really, I don't know. Encouragement, keep working, it will come. And there's no reaction to that. And into the second half, I might go more attacking this half. Like, they actually have been putting up to us, and that's what I mean by saying I feel more comfortable against bigger teams, because we seem to play like the way Cesena are playing against us, or Cesena, however you say the name. And slowly they're starting to get a little bit of the possession back. It's now dropped to 56% for ourselves. Oof, and it's a sloppy save and a lovely clean catch from Kamara. We have to get the act together a little bit here. Here's Wimmer into Svensson. Oh, and Gribben, just lovely shot on goal, just blocked. See what we can do with nothing. Valverde, shot blocked. Valverde run down the line, back to Svensson, and I need to encourage them here. They need a bit of encouragement. Like, I don't want to pick up a draw this game. I want to pick up a win. Because last episode it was a lose and a loss and a draw. And we should be able to win games like this. These are the games we should be winning. And if we don't get a Champions League spot, this will be why. Because it's games like this that we haven't put our chances away. And the first in this game we haven't actually had many. I need to demand more from them. If we can make another one, I can't. They're gonna score. Oh. They keep looking closer and closer to scoring every time. Kamara, another save. Very dominant of his area. Still can't make one. Need to demand more. Get it out now, Valverde. Gribben. Vlahovic. Oh. Now for a corner this end. Gribben. Once again, cannot beat that first man. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I can't just go back to control now. So we seem a bit more comfortable in it. I don't understand why we can't take corners. I really don't. Jesus. That was close. There we go. Now, demand more. Gotta make a substitution now in just a moment. Who can we bring on to change this game? We're gonna bring Callum Gribben back for Bastion. Switch him with Valverde and bring Suso on for Bastion. We're also gonna bring Arujo on for Dusan Vlahovic because he's playing shy. Like if anyone has looked like winning the game, it seems to be Cesena. They've had one shot on the woodwork, clear cut chance, half chance. They've looked to have played well. Adam Coletta now picking up the yellow cards. So because if a yellow card player goes off, there has to be another one on the pitch. And let's get aggressive. Push forward. Gribben, Coletta, Gribben, Suso. Now Wimmer, Arujo. Oh, just over the bar, and that would have been a very good goal. A very good goal indeed. 87 minutes now, Gribben, and it's a free kick like that in dangerous time. Oh, far from offside. We're starting to rack up chances now, but Could be a case of too late. It's too late. Cribbin, and it is saved. Yeah, 30 seconds left, and here we are. Wimmer, Arujo. Wimmer cuts it wide. Slices it wide. And that's it, guys. It is all over. And I'm very disappointed in that. I'm very disappointed that we should have won. Really should have won that game. And they did look like a stronger side than us, in all fairness. Which they shouldn't have. You know, we still lying fourth. It's not too bad, but another loss, another draw for this game. This is going to be a tough game next game. AC Milan, but saying that, we could go out and play AC Milan and beat them. Right, of course we could lose against them as well, but it just seems that we play much better against teams on the upside of the table rather than the downside, like Sassuolo, who are 20th and we're 4th. That's ridiculous. 16 places in the difference, and like we haven't looked strong against them. But anyway, it is what it is. There's no changing it now. Can't go back in time, unfortunately. But let's have a quick look and see who we'll play next. Next time we do come back, of course, we'll be finished the transfer window. I shall skip all of that part. Now let me see. On one. Now, what game will we be back for? So I will come back for. I'm going to come back for the Cagliari and Torino match. So we'll be out of transfer window, be sorted out and everything. And yeah, so we'll come back for those two games, and hopefully we will we'll be able to win them in this episode. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I was just looking at something. Udinese, International and Atalanta. I want to have a look up here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I actually never knew this about the league. Right, so if you look here, right, we played Udinese, International, Atlanta, Roma, Sassuolo, Bologna, and Torino. Okay, and what you see down here, we play Udinese, International, Atlanta, Roma, Sassuolo, Bologna. That's cool, isn't it? Like the games go in. I never knew that. I never knew that. But anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. And thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, don't forget to leave a like rating on the video, and of course, comment down below. Give me your feedback. Subscribe if you're new, of course, and head over to my Twitter at the New Gamer and follow me for the latest updates on the channel, for the latest updates on new videos coming out and current videos that will be going out. So thanks very much, guys. Adios.